Peace, what's going on? I really just wanted to let everybody know, let the family, let the youth, let people like-minded like myself, really in on, something that I've been doing that's been working out for me. Um, and that's been Lyft. Um, you know, Lyft is a great opportunity for someone who, like myself, is in college, for someone who is transitioning with jobs, for someone who has a full-time job, for someone with a part-time job, for anyone, that meet the requirements, which is a car maybe about no older than like a 2006, as well as, driver's license, good background, and everything like that. But the process to sign up is extremely easy, as a what one would think of as a job application. It's much easier for you to get a job. So that's one plus. One of the biggest reasons why I enjoy Lyft is that it is a free schedule. You're able to work on your own schedule. Now that can be bitter or sweet, because, or it could be bittersweet, because with you not being entitled to a specific schedule, you can choose to work or choose not to, which can or cannot work in your favor. Someone who is a go-getter in a good city, which is heavily populated, everything is kind of close, you can work for Lyft and work all day and just make money all day. Or you could be the one who enjoys their free time but still understands the necessity of making money, of working. And so, in that reason, that's good for them because they can, work for 3 hours, make $70, and then turn it off, or make $100 in a day and then stop for the day, which is good for those who are content. Um, but like I said, there's both ends of the spectrum. It's good for, like I said, people who are in college because, like, for me, I'm trying to be, and I am an entrepreneur, and Lyft has taught me to use my time wisely, because time is money. Just because time can be spent spending or making money, and a lot of times if you're not making money, you're spending it, and if you're not spending money, then you're working or you're making it so that you can to live. Another reason why I support Lyft is the networking. You get to network with a lot of different people. A lot of different times. Personally, I like to let the customer or the rider, feel comfortable. So if they don't feel like speaking, it's totally fine. If they feel like talking all day, I'll talk with you all day, and we'll talk about whatever you want. Just because this should be an environment that you feel comfortable in and feel happy. Because Lyft has like a community type of atmosphere or feel that you're trying to go towards. But when conversating, it's incredible the people that you come across and what they do in life. And there's a lot of different humanitarians and good people in the world, and I learned that through Lyft. And there's also many different types of people. But it's good to be able to communicate with one another. Here in Hawaii, many people come out here from different parts of the world, so it's good to be able to meet them and then be able to hear a little bit of my story. And within the comments after the ride is over, I receive a lot of feedback about my life, like, oh, good luck in this, and make sure you stay focused, and different things like that, which to me is very is almost like getting paid. It's definitely good for one another to actually show each other that we care for one another. Um, so with that care, another thing that I appreciate about Lyft as a company is that when you're a driver, you're doing a service to the people. You're providing an affordable way for those who are 18 and up. you know you're providing a way for them to get around and for them to travel, and to see, for them to see the island, and for other people to get to work and such. So you feel as though you're really doing something tangible for people. You're getting someone safe A lot of doctors and nurses, they use Lyft as well, and it's a good feeling knowing that you're not doing the surgery, but you're just helping the cause in whatever way that you can. So it's good to know that you're doing a service to the community, and you're you're you yourself are a presence of positivity, of safety, of community, you know, and so that's definitely good for that's definitely something that I feel is good about Lyft, basically. And they also have a great team. They're what I would call strict on different things, because you have to be when you're dealing with driving people around. There's a lot of liability and a lot of safety and a lot of cleanliness and good attitude and making them feel safe and not asking different too personal questions and stuff like that. So they're good in regulating a lot. Which is I'd say good as a company. And they're also very good with getting back to you. You send them an email, they'll send you an email within an hour a lot of times. Don't quote me, but it's just comforting to know that you're working for a company that has their best interests in mind, and they understand that it is through their drivers, because they're the ones who are doing the work. you know. And the last reason, just for right now, that I support Lyft, and I think that the youth should get onto this entrepreneurship type stuff, and opportunities that are here now. Who knows what's going to come in the future? Maybe more different opportunities that we can all kind of take part in or even create. But Lyft, they have quote unquote pioneered the express pay. And the express pay is another different way that makes you feel as though you're operating under your own terms in business. And that is through you, working in a day, making more than $50, or making $50 flat. And, throughout that week, you can either save that for a weekly paycheck, or at any point you can decide to pay yourself. So say on Monday you make $20 because you don't work that much, and then Tuesday you make $150, and then Wednesday you make $75, and you're like, I need to take the next day off. So you pay yourself all that money that you received for the first 2 days or first 3 days, and then you can rest Thursday and then work the weekend. So it allows you to understand what schedule works best for you. So that's that. Those are some reasons why I really support Lyft, and people going into to being a driver. For anyone who has information, or who wants information, or who wants advice, or who wants different testimonials that I have about driving for Lyft, hit me up. If you want to join Lyft, I'll leave a code there for you, and there's different incentives for you to join now, where you get cash for a certain amount of rides that you have to give a certain amount of rides within like 30 days. So there's different cash incentives with you, and using my code, I'll split whatever down the line, because I'm really just about everyone going into entrepreneurship and working for themselves on their own terms, like the Constitution allows us to pursue. So that's just one thing that I'm about. Is about freedom. If someone feels free working for someone, they, a lot of different people. Men like doing construction. I'm not saying that only men do it. Women like working in H&M. I'm not saying only women do it, but if they enjoy that, then hell, that's good for them. But some people are working those jobs daydreaming about what they could be doing with their own time and creating. And Lyft allows you to do that. There's a lot of Lyft drivers who are freelance models, freelance photographers, or hobbyists. Those who just have specific hobbies that they work on. They do Lyft part-time because it allows them the time to that it allows them that in-between time, in building their career, which everyone doesn't have that luxury of. A lot of times we have to move from job to job, so we don't build a career per se, or a professional career per se. And Lyft allows you to do so, because you can make money when you want, or you don't have to. And that is one joy as a millennial that I say, is worth an investment of your time. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Basically, if you want to sign up, go ahead and use my code. Go to Lyft, download the app, and go through the process of trying to be a driver and try it out. You might enjoy it, you might not, but you know, it's all up to you with your free will. So check it out, man, and look at other different opportunities that you can use to um, grow, financially with your career, with your profession, whatever it may be. So, peace.